guys, this is Jamie Magridge coming to you from my craft table. Today I'd like to show you something a little bit different. I've made dimensional flowers before, little dimensional roses, and I'd like to show you how I do this. Today I'm going to be using a die from Stampin' Up! From Paisley framelits. It's an older set, but you can use just about any scallop circle to do this. So let me scroll down and show you how to do it. Bear with me. Again, this is a new camera setup, so I think that'll be good. I want to zoom in a little bit so you can actually see what I'm doing. Pardon me, I apologize if you get seasick. Close your eyes so you don't get sick. I want you to be able to see. A little bit up a little. Okay, we'll start there. If I need to zoom in more, we will. Okay, what we're doing, what I'm starting with is it's the Paisley framelits dies. 141849 was the item number. I'm pretty sure they're retired. That's what this little gray circle is. But I was looking through my dies, and I noticed this die here, and it's like, I didn't realize that was in there. I haven't used these a whole lot, I guess. And this is to make these little roses with, these little flowers. So you just take this die, and you're going to take a scrap of, in this instance it's red paper. I don't even know which red it is. It's just from my scrap drawer. And I'm going to run it through my Big Shot. So let's move this out of the way. Put the Big Shot in. I have a green scrap as well. I'm going to cut this little tiny, oops, where is it? Opposite. Little tiny leaf. It's from the same set at the same time. My plates are pretty warped, so let's hope I can get them to cooperate. I'm just going to put them both on here. Let me just tear this down. I was trying to be able to use the edge of it for behind a card. There we go, that'll work. Through my Big Shot. Tell you my sandwich is the Big Shot platform, the thin die adapter, one plastic plate, your paper, your die, and another plastic plate. So let me pop these out. Okay, let me put these dies away. I already lost this leaf once today. I don't really want to lose it again. This out of the way so we're done with it. Alright. Put these back onto my... Alright. So what we're going to do first, I have a foam. This is a piece of thick fun foam. And we're going to need a stylus, a pair of tweezers, and some good glue. You can use some Tombow, but it's a little sticky, so I'm just using a white glue, a good white glue. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is take the piece that we cut out, and on each one of these scallops I'm going to just draw a little line in it with my stylus. You can also use the little flat edge of the tweezers and just do it like this. That works as well. So I'm just pushing down into the foam or drawing a line with the stylus in the foam. The smaller end works better than the bigger end. Okay, and that just is going to add a little bit of dimension to it when we go to roll it up. This last little circle is going to be what we glue it all to at the end. Okay, so now we've got that. So then we're going to take our tweezers, and with the indented side towards us, we're going to grab the tweezers on, oh, this is backwards for me, on this outside edge. We're going to twist it, trying to keep the bottom edge here straight. We're going to roll it all the way up. Okay, then we're going to pull the tweezers out. That's sometimes the hardest part. Fold this end over. And we're going to like pinch it just a little bit to squash it, and take our fingers and push out on these outside petals. And then we're going to release it a little bit and let it unwind a little bit. See how it unwinded a little bit? Okay, then we're going to take our white glue, and I'm going to add a little bit of glue on that bottom circle there. Just a little bit, see? You don't need a lot. Stick that to there. Now some of these outside petals, I like to pinch a little bit. You can do it with the tweezers where you just kind of grab it and twist it like that and pinch it. Or you can do it with your fingers and just kind of pull it out and pinch it. It makes a little bit of a natural, I don't know, dimension to the petals. Okay, then the center, since it unwound too much, I'm going to grab that center, I'm going to twist it, and then push it down into the glue and hold it for a minute. Okay, that's the flower. You see it? Okay, then for the leaf, we're going to take the small stylus and we're going to draw a line from this tip here to this tip here, and then a couple on on either side of that. And the finer the stylus tip, the better this part will look. And then I just pinch the ends, the outside end, and twist it just a tiny bit. See? Now we're going to add a dot of glue on there. So a little dot of glue, and stick our flower on top of it. You could add a couple leaves if you want instead of just the one. Now these are quite dimensional, so this wouldn't be able to go on a card that you're mailing, but for home decor items or cards that you're handing out, they're really, really pretty. You can make them in any color you want. And that's how I made those flowers. Now these little ones here, these little flowers, come out of this lovely flowers edgelets that's coming up in the new catalog, in the occasions catalog. They're really cute. And on these, I turned them over this way, and I took the stylus and I just poked on each, drew a line like on each petal, and I turned it over with the bigger end of the stylus. And this is the tool that comes with your scoring board. I just pushed it in, and I made these little cute little flowers. And then you could put a gem in the center or some seed beads or whatever you want. And there's some cute dimensional flowers that you can use for your cards or your home decor items. Well, thank you for joining me at my craft table today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Hi, I'm back. I did mention at the beginning of the video that you can do it with any scallop circle, so I did want to show you that. This is just a Sizzix scallop circle that I had in my stash. The Stampin' Up! Ones are really cute, but I think they're a little bit fine of a scallop, so they might work, but I just grabbed this one. So what you do is you just start on one scallop and you're going to cut in, and you're going to just cut a like a spiral out of it. And when you get to the end, you're going to want to do that little circle thing. So you're basically cutting the center out of it. They're not going to be quite the same because they're obviously, it's going to be larger first off, but let's see how I just cut it out. Okay, then we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to use the tweezers this time because it's a little bit faster. And let me show you something else you can do too. There's no right or wrong. You can even do it with this other side up, but alright. A couple more. This last one. Okay. Now you can also do where you take your stylus and then, you know, push on each one of these on the opposite side to kind of give a little bit of dimension. You really only need to do the bottom part of it because this part will all curl up anyway, but so the more you play with it, the see how I got it curled up. You can do that as well. Sometimes that makes it easier to curl up. Okay, so we're going to do it the same way we did before. Oops, I got it upside down, but okay, we're going to curl it so that edge is all the way around. Just showing you it really doesn't matter which side you put it. This one's going to be a little bit taller because it's obviously thicker. Tweezers out. I don't like this little piece here. I'm going to curve it off. Curve it a little. Okay. Then I'm going to let it unwind a little bit. Squash it just a little. Try to get these petals to pop out a little. I need to unwind it a little more. My tweezers and pull them out. Some glue to that circle we made, or the bottom spot of it. Set it down on there. Now they're not going to be as perfect, and they're obviously a lot taller. But there you go. Whoops, wrong way. This camera's backwards, everything's reversed. See how it's taller? These are the ones we made with the die from Stampin' Up. There you go. There's an alternative way if you don't have that die where anybody can make it with a scallop circle. Well, thank you again. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Have some fun making some flowers, and I'll see you next time.